Hello, I'm your host, Dan, and today we have Benjamin Bugsy Siegel. Thanks for joining us, Bugsy. Let's dive into your childhood in Brooklyn. What was it like growing up there?
Brooklyn in those days was a melting pot, teeming with energy, danger, and opportunity. I was one of 5 children, and we lived in the cramped tenements of Williamsburg. Poverty was our neighbor, but we were a close-knit family. My mother worked her fingers to the bone to provide for us. But those streets, they taught me how to fight, how to survive.
You and Meyer Lansky are legendary friends. Can you paint a picture of how that friendship started?
Meyer was like a brother to me. We met on the streets, both tough kids looking to make our mark. We started a gang, ran small protection rackets and gambling, but we dreamt big. Once, during a card game hustle, we outsmarted a group of older guys, took them for all they had. We laughed all the way home, pockets filled with their money. Another time, we had to shake down a shopkeeper who was late on his payment. Meyer played it cool, talked the man into paying while I kept watch. We were a good team, knew how to get things done. That's when I knew we were destined for more.
Las Vegas is your legacy. Tell us how that dream began.
Vegas was a dusty desert town when I first saw it, but I saw the sparkle, the potential. I envisioned a paradise where people could escape reality and lose themselves in luxury and entertainment. Building the Flamingo Hotel was no small feat. It nearly broke me, but I believed in it with every fiber of my being. Walking through those doors on opening night, I knew I had created something immortal. But let me take you back a bit. Building the Flamingo was a gamble, fittingly so for Las Vegas. People thought I was mad, pouring money into the desert. But I saw it clear as day, a haven of glamour and chance, a place where ordinary folks could feel like stars. Construction was a nightmare, delays and budget overruns, but I was relentless. I wanted perfection, opulence like no one had ever seen. When the doors finally opened, the Flamingo was more than a casino. It was a symbol of a dream realized. But the road to success was not without bumps. Early days were tough, profits were slim, and there were those in the family who doubted the vision. I had to fight, not just the desert, but my own people. I had to show them that Vegas was not a folly, but the future. And look at it now. A city that never sleeps, a playground for the world. Casinos, shows, lights that defy the night. The Flamingo was just the beginning. It paved the way for all that came after. Every dice roll, every jackpot, every smile of fortune. It all started with that vision in the desert.
Mafia is a significant part of your story. What can you share about that world?
The Mafia? It's a complex tapestry of loyalty, power, and ambition. I climbed the ranks because I was fearless, but also because I was a thinker. I understood people, knew how to align interests. The Mafia gave me resources, connections, but it also demanded a code of conduct. It was a world of shadows, but also a world of immense opportunity. We were businessmen. It's true we had our hands in many pots, but we were building something.
Any personal reflections or stories from your journey?
Life in my world was never dull. There were dangers, betrayals, but also triumphs. I remember a deal with a Chicago kingpin that went sour. I flew out there, sat down face to face with the man, and we hammered out an agreement over cigars and whiskey. It was a game of chess, and I never backed down. I lived by my wits, my courage, and I always stayed true to myself.
Bugsy, thank you for sharing these insights into your life. It's been a fascinating conversation.